Hey everybody, and welcome back to Old Stream Farm. How is everybody doing this evening? Not really sure what is up with my timer. It is supposed to be at 10 minutes, not 6, but at any rate. Caleb, good evening. How are you, sir? We have a lot in store for us tonight. Hopefully we'll be able to get to all of it. Hank Tank Plays, welcome, and Thor, welcome. We're also going to be doing a final push for the Farming February No Kid Hungry fundraising drive tonight and tomorrow night. I think the silage relay has been quite the success. Wouldn't surprise me if we don't see that make a return in various formats throughout the year and next year. Waylon, what is up? And Calvin, how are you doing? We are putting corn in the ground. It is April. And we might plant some sorghum, it's hard to say. Dozer, what is up? Phil, good morning or good afternoon or evening, depending on where you are. How are you, sir? You know, I was thinking about changing this particular save over to 2-day months, just like I changed over No Man's Land. And then I realized I could just... Hold on. I realized I could just slow the clock down. We've been running at 5x. I could, like, slow it down, so I did. I set it to 3. Let's see how 3 goes. Oh, well, what happened with the update? What broke with the update? The only thing I've seen with the update is the fact the game doesn't crash to desktop anymore. It's a good thing. 5 Gen Farms, welcome. Then again, I didn't have any real issues either. Or anyway. Let's take a look here. We've got oats on 23 and 28. I've got sunflowers in 20 and 1. Now we've got corn in field 5. We need to also plant field 6 and 9. Given our pigs, I think I'm going to put corn in all 3 of those fields. Yeah, dude, I'd be real curious. What was your issues with the update? Apparently, it may have broke some things with some mod maps. David, good morning to you. Happy Monday morning, right? Will, welcome. I get it. I get it. I fully understand that sentiment. Interesting. I think I've seen where someone was mentioning they couldn't sell wool on a multiplayer server. I'm starting to wonder if maybe they were suffering from the same dilemma. So reinstall the game, fixed it. Oh, Jay's Keeper, it's all good. It's all good. Can't make every day. You can still donate, yes, very much. In fact, I do hope that you can wait, though. Wait till the top of the hour because the alerts won't come up. Wait till the top of the hour, that way the alerts come up. Well, she's doing good. She's doing good. In fact, last couple of days she's been much more mobile than she has been, obviously, since surgery. We were a week out of her second surgery Friday, so now we are 7, 8, 9 days post surgery. We go back on Thursday for a follow-up with the doctor. So not really looking forward to that because that is going to be a 6-hour drive, 3 hours each way, and then some poking and prodding at the doctor's office. So not super excited about that. But we kind of have to make it all in one day because we got to be back to, well, we got kids, right? So we got to be back home by the time they get out of school to pick them up and everything. So, in fact, I think it was maybe this morning, she went up and down some stairs for the first time unaided. When we got out of the hospital, they gave her a strap that you were supposed to put around under your arms. And basically someone was to, while she was walking around, you were to walk around behind her, holding the strap in case, you know, her legs gave out or anything. You could help prevent her from, you know, falling to the ground. And we used that strap when she was going up or down stairs. But I guess this morning, she decided that she felt strong enough to do that herself. So she went up some steps. Not too many steps, it was like 3 or 4. We have a few steps you have to navigate in order to get outside. So she navigated those on her own. So that was great to see. She's been getting around good. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the old stream farm. It is April, and I have slowed the clock down. We're slowing the clock down to 3 times. I've been running 5 times speed, and I've been feeling a little bit of crunch for time, so we're slowing her down to 3 times and seeing if that's going to work for us, or if we have to go to 2-day months. I'd rather not go to 2-day months on this save because we don't have a whole lot of fields and everything. So yeah, she's doing a lot better. I think getting the ice pump cooler has helped out a whole lot. So that's good to hear. So she can get ice and keep ice on it for a lot longer duration. And I think just in general, the swelling is coming down, and she's, I guess, learning to live with the new hardware. And ultimately, we got to get the pain down a little bit. Then once we get the pain down a little bit, she'll be well on a road to then going to PT. And then having wonderful more pain as a result of that. Jerry's Keeper with the super chat. Thank you very much. $27.99. Canadian. Thank you so much. Delilah with our 6-month membership chat. Glad everything is going good for you. Everything is going good for us. No signs of issues coming out of surgery so far. Like I said in the pre-show, we're going to go back for a kind of a 2-week checkup here in a few days. Thank you, Jerry's Keeper, for the No Kids Hungry donation. Big old round of applause for Jerry's Keeper there. Thank you. We met our goal of $500 in the silage relay live stream. I bumped it up to $750. We're going to be doing it for another 2 days. We're going to do it tonight and tomorrow night during our Monday night convoy night, because it is farming February, and well, February goes until tomorrow. So we're going to continue on, seeing how much money we can do and how we can help out the kids here in the States with respect to hunger. Farming Sins, what is up? What's up, sir? Today we're going to finish planting our corn. I've got some grass to cut on our own field. We're going to ted that up and bale it. And then I've got some grass contracts I've taken out. We're going to do those. They are all hay contracts. Thanks to the Better Contracts mod, we took out a whole bunch of hay contracts, and we have really good equipment to use for those. And if we still have time, we're going to get some sheep, because we'll have hay. We can feed our sheep some hay. And heck, we may even buy a few moo-moo cows. Get some money rolling in. I've also got sell price trigger turned on. We might get a notification that it is time to sell eggs. And you all will have to tell me if that price is a good price or not, because quite honestly, I don't keep track of prices very good. So, sell price trigger, I think that is a fabulous mod. Helps out people like me who don't keep track of things all that well. Scooter's Workbench, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you saw it, but we're going to be up in Bellingham for the start of the convoy tomorrow. I already took a load of some salmon fillets. We're going to run that over to Colorado. Farming Sins has a fabulous point. It is free. Right? Our content is amazing. It's amazing what you can get at no cost. Oh, indeed. Indeed. Let's show that off. I didn't have an opportunity to do a 1.3 video, but price fluctuations, look at this. We have our high price and we have our low price. We now have a scale to work with. So we know $6.58 and $4.49. Sometimes I wonder, it's like, was that supposed to be in the base game and they just didn't get around to it? Or did they not add it until people were like, hey, what's the high? What's the low? What's the scale? Right? Gaming Joy, thanks for dropping by, and thank you for helping out, what's his face in the Discord today. Made me smile seeing everybody being so helpful. We've got such a fabulous community. In fact, give yourselves a round of applause. What a fabulous community we've got. Super helpful to everybody, all the new folks, answering helpful questions. Because you know what? We were all new at once. Nobody knew it from the day they started playing. So it's all about learning. It's all about learning. Well, hey, you told me what it was for. Right? Why not? Give credit where credit is due. Always remember where you came from, and that we didn't know it at the start ourselves. That will help keep us all grounded, to be able to help other people. Ups, ups, ups. Don't hit the headland button until you're at the end of your run, son. Two more passes, we're going to be done our corn. Good thing too, we don't have much seed left. Well, I think you've come a long way. You've come a very long way in a very short time period. But I think you've got some programming background, right? So the more you know, the better you understand things. The easier it comes. Things start making sense. Right? Having that programming background, you kind of broke the code, so to speak. You're like, oh, is that all that this is? Yeah, you kind of can appreciate maybe the ingenuity of the Giants engine and how they set it all up. That ultimately it just runs off of XMLs. That's the way I look at it. Right? It's like it could have been so much more complex. That's the way I see it. It could have been so much more complex than it is. I see it. Sometimes it takes. Sometimes I see it takes more skill making something easy than it does to make it hard. Let's back this on in. There we go. That's good enough. For the stream, we moved our eggs. Still have 1 pound eggs. We got plenty of chicken feed. So that is good to hear. Got sunflowers coming up. Did that earlier today. Put sunflowers into this field. Did that earlier today. I rolled this field of oats. And I also rolled this field of oats. We planted those last stream. And here I've got a ton of equipment we're going to use on a grass contract. I swapped out my New Holland baler, or my John Deere baler, for my New Holland here. But we're going to go mow our own grass. Jerry's Keeper, I've always enjoyed Old Stream Farm. Played it in 17. Didn't play it really in 19. I had other projects going on at the time. But when it came out in 22, so early in the 22's life cycle, I thought, you know what? Now would be a perfect time to get into it again. I'll be in these 2 fields. Given the size of these fields, these 2 mowers may be a little overkill, but I wonder how many bales of hay we're going to be able to get. Darren, what is up? Oh, I like this mower. I like how this mower conforms to the land. Look at that. That is nice. Ryan, I think it is. I mean, what other games do you play other than Farm Sim? I think a wheel is definitely worth a buy. Also, you know, depending on your platform. If you're coming on PC and you play with a keyboard and mouse, then by all means, you know, a keyboard wheel is definitely a upgrade. If you are doing a controller, then I don't know. I've never gone from a controller to a wheel, but it is a whole new realm of gameplay, right? To sit here and use a wheel and drive in cab and see that wheel rotate when you rotate yours. I seem to have had a problem. Oh. There we go. There, we solved that little problem. I think it's a little much mower for what we've got here, but hey. Or that sounds like a fabulous idea. Place a little bridge there. Oh! Got a little rough. I think we banged our head on the ceiling liner. I mean, it's definitely worth it if you are into other simulation-based games. You know? I think we could have done this with the front mower alone, but hey, this works. And one day we'll expand our grass operations. FPS, first-person shooters are too stressful, right? We don't play games. Why don't we play games to stress ourselves out? Life is stressful enough. We need to chill. We need to chill. And speaking of chilling, anybody that's in the Houston, Texas area, try to drop by the Houston Rodeo this week and meet up with Terminator, the American ambassador, or the American community manager or coordinator with giant softer. He's going to be down there for this week. Meet him at the Giants Farm Sim 22 booth. And then also maybe try your luck at a bale stacking challenge. There we are. Now let's take this at an angle. Oh, we still bottom down. Okay, everybody, we need to put a note. Go find a, go find a placeable bridge. And place a bridge. Before we need to do that again. Oh, I need a... Oh, I can't fold it because I just unhooked the hydraulics. I thought I could... I thought I had to unfold it. Fold. Well, if I can drop it this way, that's fine. See, I thought I had to unfold it because I can't lower it. Okay, there we go. Oh, yeah! Ah, welcome to my tedding machine. Greetings! Welcome to the stream. What a fabulous heading tractor. Jim, what is up? Look at this. Fabulous. awesome. Super, super awesome. Chestook, is that right? Chestook, welcome to the stream. Outstanding. This is the way hay's supposed to be made. You're talking to Mr. Farmall right there, Scooter's Workbench. Ah, Robert, she's doing good. I was saying earlier that this morning she navigated stairs for the first time unassisted. She said she's exhausted after going up just 4 steps, but hey, she's able to do it unassisted, which is fabulous. It means she's getting her legs out back under her. Well, I would prefer they let my hay dry all natural also, but, well, we know that's not happening in FS22, at least not yet. So we go into the dock on Thursday to do our first follow-up visit, and at that point they're going to talk about physical therapy and well, all the agony that's going to start with that. She's got about, well, I think 12 weeks of physical therapy, but we're hoping to have her able to be strong enough to hopefully go back to work in 8 weeks. So in 2 months. Got motivation because our oldest is graduating high school in May, the end of May, so right, that is the motivation right now, to be in a state where she can participate in that. That we are done tedding, grab our rake and windrow this. Mike, what is up? Are you going to be able to join us tomorrow? I've got a good paying load of salmon fillets from Bellingham, Washington to Colorado. Shoop's 10% off sale. They did fix that in the update. Biggie Farming, welcome. Things are going great. We are still doing our No Kid Hungry Fund drive. Just to mention, we're going to do this for the next 2 days. Anyone lucky to donate to a great cause, don't need to look too much further than the No Kid Hungry charity, striving to feed America's hungry children. Up there. We're gonna have to move our mulcher. Get it out of the way. Now we can grab a rake. Come on, keeping the trucks on the road is only half the fun. But I do want Rabbit Rob to be profitable. We need to dig him up out of debt. Oh, you got me. Oh, this rake is fabulous. Love how it conforms to the land. Outstanding. Then the question is going to be, how many small bales is this field going to make? That's the question. Buttload. Is it a buttload or a boatload? Or a virtual crap ton? Halton, what is up? Jessica. Thank you for the sub. Big old round of applause for Jessica. Hitting that big old red subscribe button. There we go. More old iron coming out of the workbench of a Scooter's workbench. There we go. Thompson Gaming. Is that a renewal or is that a new membership? Let me know. Well, that is not good. Unless you're doing collabs. I tell you, I got an email today. I got an email today from someone asking me if I wanted to do a first look on a map that was being released by somebody. It was the same person that released some other map. Don't remember the name. And then they went and told me that it was a leaked map. And I said, I absolutely do not want to have anything to do with any map that is leaked. If the map author wishes to grant me access to a first look, early access, then so be it. But by no means do I want to have any sort of association with a leaked map. Go. And we are done. Now, time for the next step. It was bitter. It was like, oh, I didn't spend too much time trying to see if Hopefully he had uploaded it somewhere else. And I was like, well, it checks out as best I can check it out, so swallow that bitter pill and link it, right? Time to go get the baler. We got a new baler. New baler in our midst. I would absolutely adore a Loadstar truck. We had that growing up. Would absolutely adore a Loadstar truck. Scooter's Workbench can be found over at itch.io. Halton, how is it down in Jamaica? Now is probably a great time to be down in Jamaica. It's not super hot. I want Scooter's Loadstar truck when he's legitimately done with it. I want Scooter's Loadstar truck when he is legitimately done. Patience. Patience, young lad. Patience. This looks a lot like a, well, kind of. This pseudo looks a lot like an 806 we had on the farm. It was open like this, didn't have a cab. Go. Oh boy. If you didn't see my new and noteworthy on this particular baler today, you can go check that out after the live stream. Well, they're supposed to tip over on their side, but they're not. There we go. Oh, we should have slowed down. We'd choke our baler. That's right. Just run the baler through. Just run the bale through again. No one will notice. Ugh. Chuck it. I love how you turn it off and the flywheel keeps it spinning. Colton says, Natalie is watching and wants me to say howdy ho. Well, Natalie, let me tell you. That whatever Colton did, he did it because he loved you, not because he was selfish. How do I know he did something selfish? Because, well, we're men. That's what men do. Oh, yeah. I didn't bring the wagon out because it's too tight of a corner. Oh, look at this. I love when it works. Oh, just Rough Rider. I'm a Rough Rider. I love it when it works. And the best part about this mod is it makes standard base game small bales. So anything and everything that is designed to work with base game small bales will work. No custom bale. Well, we better slow down. Just kind of take it slow. They don't want to choke it. Let's turn it off. Watch this. Watch this. Oh, the flywheel is still spinning. Oh, it's so awesome. It's the little things. The little things. That would be great, Will. Many have tried, right? So is the hitch option, right? Is there something planned for the hitch option? I thought I had some sort of speed hitch. Not really sure how you pronounce it. Is that Damjin? Dan John. How are you doing, sir? Back in the day, the closest thing we had to a speed hitch, we had a couple wagons that had a extendable tongue. So you could unlatch the tongue and pull it out a little bit, and then hitch it up to the baler with the pin, and then you back the baler up until it, you know, clicked in place and locked in place. But nowadays they have all these fancy speed hitches. You just back up and it just latches. Imagine if the New Holland bale stacker would become some sort of DLC component, right? Imagine if it came in a Giants DLC. It would be like the Holy Grail, right? Right? I couldn't pre-order that fast enough. There we go. I'm gonna pick up this little bit here and then we'll be done baling. Baling our grass, at least. Okay, put in chat. How many bales do you think we made? Put in chat. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Your all's guess on how many bales we made. And then I'm gonna go see how many we actually did make. Are you saying Scooter could fix the thing that never worked in real life? All right, let's see here. How much horsepower does this need? Doesn't say, does it? All right, everybody's guesses are in. How many bales did we make? We made 84 bales. Who said 85? Robert. 85 if you count the partial bale in the baler. You win. What a awesome guess. Scooter's Workbench. Have you seen the bale storage building that was in that massive production pack I did a video on? Bales go in, bales come out. Even specify the size of bale and the number. Yeah, it's in that massive production pack video I did. There is a bale storage and a pallet storage. They both seem to use very similar scripts, if not the same script, because they, the bale, you put a bale in, or bales in, and then I think it basically breaks it down into loose material. But then on the output, you can basically say, I want, 5 bales. I want them to be, this size square bale. And then it spawns those. I don't know how it works, other than it worked for me when I did the video. So 84 divided by 14 is what? 30 is 2. Well, 28 is 2. 4 would be 56. Maybe 6 bales, 7 bales. All right, later, Will. we go. Boom. So we have a sound now of trees falling. I think we should get the thump when this pack of bales falls. Ta-da! This is a fabulous machine. I was surprised it didn't make itself a fact sheet. Right? I was surprised that they released this without doing a fact sheet on it because it's so unique in how it works. That's why I think you could hopefully be able to do that New Holland stacker by tearing this apart and, you know, trying to work it in. Diablo, we met the first goal. So the initial goal I had set was 500, and then when we blew past that, I set the goal at 750. So we are just shy of that goal of 750, but we're going to run this tomorrow also. And we will loop back around for those. Well, Brandon, right there. Thank you very much, sir. Talk about our goal. Thank you, sir. Oh, we're already at 14. Boom. See, I'm just going to make my own bumps. Indeed, everything after that is icing on the cake, right? What I think is so cool is that that these bales are basically the same size as a big square bale. So we can use our front loader now with a rear weight and come around and pick these up. Boom. I think a lot of people don't play with the smaller stuff because they just don't want to take the time, or they don't have the time, you know, to do it. Seems like so many people are, let's just try to get it done as fast as possible. It's a race. I think too many people play Farm Sim as if it's a race. How fast can I make this much money? How fast can I buy all the fields? How fast can I get to this goal? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, now we did it. Now we did it. Oh, I don't have super strength. I can't grab it. Let's see if we can knock it off when we go over this bump. It's moving. There we got it. So I thought I'd heard someone say that Follow Me was kind of pending the 1.3 update or something. That there was something that they were expecting Giants to fix that was holding it back from release. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I'm wrong on that, I don't know. I think small equipment on a on that 16x map I did a video on today would be good. Right. I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I don't really follow mod development. I got too much other stuff going on. Oh, that'd be good. If there is, let me know and let me know what the link is. I need to change it on the video. because of course that site doesn't do any versioning, so you're gonna grab the wrong map. Oh, we have one bale extra. No, we have just... Oh my gosh, we have just the right number of bales. Oh, who's your daddy? I did that just right. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. That was amazing. Just gonna sneak over here. Because we're gonna buy some sheeps. Some little sheeps. $50 sheep, thank you very much. There we go. All right, we'll return that. Wait, I'm leasing a weight? Why am I leasing a weight? Alright, time to get on to the contracts. We have several hay contracts out. We're gonna go mow all the grass. We're gonna ted all the grass. Then we're gonna windrow it all, and then we're gonna bale it all. We gotta ted it anyway. So. because I used the Better Contracts mod, and I basically went in here and I accepted all of the hay contracts. So all of these make hay. Thanks to this, I can see that they all make hay very quickly. All of these are silage contracts. At least they were earlier today. So I didn't want any silage contracts. I only wanted hay contracts. Because the leftover hay, I can keep and use for my sheep. And I'll probably buy cows. I'll probably get cows too. And then I will hopefully have enough hay to feed my cows and sheep. Well, that's what Old Streams Farm is. It's a small field map. Now, if you want a big field map, then I did 2 map videos, one last night and one this morning. They are 4x and 16x respectively. They've got some big fields. That'll keep you busy for quite a long time. Like nearly 1,000-acre field. Right, I can only imagine what your, how long it would take to harvest corn off of that 1,000-acre field. That'd be an interesting challenge for somebody. I'm sure they didn't. I borrowed the equipment from one of these contracts. I don't remember which one. One of these contracts I borrowed the equipment on. We're going to use it on all the other contracts. So we have to complete them all before we collect. Otherwise, we may return our equipment before we're done with it. That one. I feel like a real contractor just going around and mowing all the fields. Back to field 13. second one. $7 hours. And how much lime? Oh my gosh. Probably like $30,000 worth of lime, maybe more. We're going to be able to get around to all these fields. We're going to see a good portion of the map this way. No, last time I looked at the North Dakota map, it had issues. Maybe those issues have been fixed, but last time I looked at it, it had issues. The only reason I did the Michigan map is because the Lua issues with the wind turbines were fairly easily mitigated. I don't know, I looked at it a long time ago. To give you an idea, I looked at 8 maps yesterday and I recorded 2 videos. So that is, now we gotta go down to field 60. So we take this road that's right here, right down to 60. Now we get our second field. Excuse me, pardon me as I drive through. It's Excuse me as I drive through. Oh, nope, 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 no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let me take this road. Oh, wait, is this 60? Oh, this is 60. What an odd-shaped little grass field you are. What an odd-shaped grass field you are. One little interesting shape. Now the big question is, I wonder how many bales we'll ultimately end up being able to keep out of all of these contracts. Nicholas, welcome from Argentina. So I hope that's what that means. How are things, sir? Kellyanne, thank you for the sub. Big ol' round of applause for Kellyanne. Coming out and hitting that subscribe button. Our left leg up. We do the hokey pokey and we turn ourselves around. That's what it's all about. So, what mods are in the testing thread that you all are hoping to see get released this week? Anything that is creating a big buzz. And 36. Southern Cross Station. Oh, another map. That was an Australian map in 19, was it not? No. 36 is the other side. Well, they say, what are they up to? 15 days or something? Of course, that's all an estimate. Oh, the darn tree. Ah, another really interesting shaped field. I like to see the maps. I like to see the maps come out. Hope they're good. They don't have issues, right? Was it PC only in 19? Thank you for the sub, sir. Right. We've been covering farm sims since FS17. Back in 2017. Like farmers insurance. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. GoldenEye with the 11 month membership chat. right? In March, we're going to be calling it a year. Hard to believe we've been doing this membership thing for nearly a year now. Oh, Southern Cross goes all the way back to 17. Oh, I remember now. Ah, Chris Miller with the 11-month membership chat. Thanks, both of you, for your continued support. So, I think I remember now, the map was part of the Farm Sim 17 mod contest. Am I remembering that right? If he didn't do it for 19. Really sure I remember a Southern Cross map. Go. Yeah, okay. Let's go hit field 36. And then we have 2 more, 3 more to do. Did we do 20 already? Yeah, we did 20. So we already mowed 20, so we need to go get to 48 and 42. And then we will have mowed all of them. And we'll have to go ted them all. This field down here by the river. Oh, this field goes up and around. I like these. These are nice. Down here by the river. Ah, we got some withered sunflowers over there. Oh. We get a lot of extra grass by kind of cheating up here outside the field boundary. Farmer in the Dell, welcome. How are you doing, sir? Oh, we're tearing the mower up. Tearing the mower up. I think it's not ours. These are some fun fields. These are going to be fun. imagine I'm gonna try to. We're gonna use that ideal slope compensation harvester when we finally get around to harvesting. Now that we have that, post the 1.3 update. All right, Calvin, thank you, sir, for your kind words, and have a good day at work. Gaming Joy has validated my strategy. Cut this while we're over here. This is like a bonus field. I wasn't really expecting field to wrap around the recycling center. I think you have to. Did they say something about needing a new game save maybe for the BGA fix? I think that was in the description. I'm sure you can fix it by tweaking your save game if you're on PC, but I don't know what you would need to tweak. I didn't think 36 was going to be this big. 48 is obviously the biggest grass field that we've got. 42 looks fairly substantial also. Yeah, 36 turned out to be a lot bigger than I thought. Now, apparently the better contracts mod is, according to one commenter, still calculating the harvest yield and the amount you get to keep based on maybe pre 1.3 numbers. But apparently they changed that in 1.3. So we might be seeing soon the better contracts mod getting updated to reflect the new contract completion percentages. So yeah, the slot count went down because if you notice in the changelog, there is a message about maps, the slot requirements for maps being calculated correctly now. So I think what was going on is slots were not being calculated for maps properly. So when folks saw the slot count drop, they thought maybe they were being, you know, gypped slots. But what it was is it's now properly accounting for the slots that the map is to take. And ultimately that is likely what was causing some of, if not most of, the game crashes on consoles were incorrectly calculating slots. So they were using more resources than they were thinking they were using. I think I did a grass contract on field 37 once. Welcome to Field 48, everybody. Oops. Fielden, welcome to the stream. How are you, sir? Maybe we're gonna have to finish these contracts off another night. Hard to chat when you're busy wrecking. What? Uh-oh. Hello? I'd like to mow all this grass, please. Donut Farmer! Not quite Alien Gym timing, but we are going to be wrapping it up here in a little bit. Everything is doing fine over here. Thank you very much. The weekend is too short for sure. Too short for sure. That is a lot. I mean, so on the, even on the silage relay server, we were, with all the equipment that was on that server, it looked like it was using 1,550 out of 2,600 or something. Because when we were on, we had Diablo del Toro, and he's a console player. And there was a ton of stuff. I mean, there was easily 6 forage harvesters and headers. There was probably 7 trailers, 7 different tractors. We had a pickup truck. We had a fuel trailer. We had another flatbed with silage. We had, who knows how many silage bunkers put down. And we weren't anywhere as close to any sort of slot problem. I just don't see how even in multiplayer, how you could run up against a slot problem nowadays. Alright, excuse workbench. Catch you later. I've got something in the works, hopefully for April. Trying to get a mostly console channel involved with a little friendly console to PC competition. Hopefully it all works out. We can have a PC versus console competition. 2 different multiplayer servers, the same map, the same mods, the same set of goals and rules, and basically see who comes out on top. We'll call it the, who are the better farm sim players, PC or console. Fun little competition. Hopefully we can get 6 to 8, or heck, maybe even 10 players on each side. It'd be great to see. Phil, the thing that I have learned is if you let them do it, then someone will do it, right? So if you let someone buy 50 tractors, someone will buy 50 tractors. So, you know, we've done pros versus Joes, red versus green. We've done a couple other challenges back in 19. And one of the biggest dilemmas was that typically it was people were able to follow along the competition, but they were only able to follow along from one side. So I really want to get a console creator involved so that we can have both sides basically getting coverage of the event and people can really get into it, right? They can follow the PC side, they can follow the console side. Heck, I don't really care if people are like, oh, you know what they're doing on the PC side, they're doing this. Or the console strategy is that. Good. Right? Let there be no secrets. So what that means is no PC only mods. It has to be everything has to be cross-play. So GPS is out. All these fabulous script mods that PC players are spoiled with are out. This is going to be a downright Chicago street fight style competition. So I'm trying to set it up for April, right? I know as much as anyone else that you kind of got to get in on a creator's schedule early. There's still a lot of stuff we need to figure out and hammer out. I'll be getting the new DLC, even if I don't get it as a result of being an ambassador from Giants. I'll be picking it up to cover it in the channel and kind of want to see how I can make use of these little tractors anyway. I think what we'll do is I'll finish mowing this field and the next, and then we'll call it for an evening. Tomorrow night we'll be over on American Truck Simulator doing our Monday night convoy night. Mayhem always ensues. And it is always an absolute blast for everyone involved. They might need to adjust the field definitions on 48. Maybe they did in the update. I updated the map, but I'm not on a new save. We're gonna tough it out with this save. For as long as we are on the map, we're not updating that. .42. This is a cool little intersection here with the map border, but the way it's all set up, right? You don't realize it until you are right at it. Ooh, look at this area. Oh, this is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Sim in Rock. What is up? So many maps now, just wait. There'll be so many maps in like 6 months. We're gonna have more maps in 22 than we had in 19. There were a lot more maps in 19 than were in 17. It's map explosion. That's a great book. I like that book. This is a fabulous field. We're going to get to see all these fields as we ted and rake and bale and then haul bales. Bears fan. It's great for single player because, well, in my opinion, the fields are easily managed and easily I call it digestible. Right, you can sit down at a session and easily do a field, do 2 fields, do 3 fields, and when you're done, you feel like you accomplished something. So many of these other maps that have big fields, you might have to work 2, 3, or 4 days before you can ever get anything accomplished. And you feel like, are you ever getting anything done? Well, you know, you don't have to play on it, right? Heck, I think in In 19, I probably played on 2 to 3% of the maps that I did map videos on. It's just, you just can't do every single one. I pity anyone that has a goal of playing on every map that's released, because that there is an unrealistic goal. It'd be like, I plan on using every trailer that's in the mod hub. I don't think that's going to happen. That's why on little maps, I call it the little maps are good for the casual farmer. You know, they can jump in, they only have an hour here, an hour there. They can jump in, they can do something, they can get off and feel they accomplished something. The bigger maps, the 4X maps, the maps with big fields, they're fine for others that can invest, you know, an entire afternoon or an entire weekend to get something big accomplished. That's why there are different maps for different people and different play styles. Well, I'll keep everybody updated if it progresses. I made my pitch. I haven't heard back from the console creator. Yeah, worst case scenario, I might have to reach out to a couple different folks until I get somebody to bite on it. I mean, it is a pretty big investment of time. It's a month, right? So it's pretty much, in theory, this is what you're doing for the month. So if you have, you know, Let's Play series or things like that, kind of put them on hold or wrap them up at the end of March so you can dedicate as much time as possible to the event in April, and then when that's done, get back into whatever. But if you're a creator that jumps on the popular, right? Like, I play this map because this map is popular this week, but next week I jump on this other map because now it's popular. Then it might be too much of a commitment because you can't go and jump on the popular. You have to commit to doing something for an entire month, regardless of what new comes out. And that's not a play style that everybody has. Some creators are very much short-term memory. I think we all probably know some of those creators that, like, you never get more than 6 videos out of them before they're jumping onto something else. Sidewinder, welcome. We are just about ready to wrap up. So I get this field mode. Well, Bears fan, I try to cover things that I would be interested in knowing about, right? So I sit there and I've watched other people's videos, and I think, yeah, when I started doing these, I would watch other map review or map tour videos, and I think to myself, well, what about this? Well, what about that? And there would be certain aspects that some people would do that I liked, certain aspects that other people would do that I liked. So I just kind of made my own style and incorporated things from various other people's videos at the time into my own. Continue to refine it as the years go on. But I sit back and I think, well, if I was a player, what would I be concerned with? What would I like to see? And we can't show everything. We can't do everything. We can't try every field and make sure every field's contract you can complete, and we can't do a whole bunch of other things because there's just a time limitation there. But hopefully show off enough that people can get a sense for, I might like this or I might not like this. And then there will always be folks that don't agree, or they have different thoughts, and that's fine. As a commenter said in another video earlier this week, that's the best thing about opinions, is everyone can have them and they're okay when they are different. Yeah, I mean, the way I look at it, the map rating, every map release should be a 5 out of 5. It's not asking much that you be able to sell everything you can make, either with the base game production placeables or the crops that are able to be planted and harvested. That doesn't seem like too big of an ask. We're now 2 farm sim versions into being able to place your farm and landscape and terraform and things. So having a farm that you can rearrange doesn't seem to be that big of an ask, right? With production being now a concept, having a map that makes use of production or is set up to allow the player to make use of production doesn't seem like that big of an ask. Seems like it should be just there. Unless, of course, you're just bringing over a Farm Sim 19 map without any thought of how the gameplay may be different. Yeah, using the new textures shouldn't be that big of an ask, other than maps that just bring forward FS 15, 17, or 13 textures forward, and it's just, they just look awful compared to other things that might be on the map that are much higher resolution. So the way I look at it, everything should be a 5 out of 5. It shouldn't be a shock or a surprise. That should be the standard. All right, guys, that is going to do us for the night. I want to thank you for coming out and watching. We're going to be taking this back to the shop, which should be right over there. And we're going to trade out the mowers for the tedder. And we'll be back on the old stream farm sometime this week. Won't be tomorrow, because tomorrow is American Truck Sim night. I can't commit that we'll be back on Tuesday until Tuesday happens, because if there's a map drop or something else happens, then we may have to rearrange our schedule to fit that. But we will be back on Old Stream Farm at some point. And when we do, we'll be finishing out the contracts and seeing how much we end up making and keeping for our own use. Until next time, happy farming.